how that makes me think of the Segway. I'm going to segue into Raven's home. That's
You're
Raven
so
Raven's
good at
home.
segues.
Thank you. Segways. I'm not good on them, but I'm good with them. Okay. Segways. Do people even ride Segways anymore? I don't know.
You don't see them anymore.
Yeah, I don't see them. I think they were dangerous. I think they got outlawed or something. Fascinating. More
Your mom
Segway
got
talk
outlawed.
after commercial. So Raven's home got canceled. And I did a little TikTok about it. And it's so funny how people get mad.
Wait a minute. You did a TikTok about Raven?
People are so funny. It's doing so well on Instagram, which makes me really happy because hate sells, as we know. And basically, all I'm doing is like a very natural reaction. Like, I just want to talk about this because I think it's so funny. And I did a YouTube live on our channel, on our Big Name Bitches channel, which I believe is moving back to, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, I did this YouTube and people were like, do you feel bad about your take on the show? Do you feel bad or guilty about your take on the show, your TikTok about the show? So basically I did a TikTok where I'm kind of just laughing about the show being canceled. And I just thought like, sorry. I just think like, isn't that a natural reaction? Like, isn't that the most human thing to do, to be like, I got literally let go from a show that continued on for 2 years and then got canceled. Like, aren't I just being real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't anyone feel for me? Like, what would you do? Wouldn't you secretly be like, of course. Like, it's so natural. But people are like, I thought you and Raven were friends. How could you? I'm like, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about my take on this. Also, she's doing well and she's going to, direct or produce the next thing.
Hold on a second. Didn't Jojo Siwa actually go into your comment section?
Did she?
Yeah. Jojo Siwa went into your comment section and then I think she erased it because somebody that we know, who I will not suggest their name, showed me that. And I saw it. And I was like, people said Jojo Siwa had the time today.
What did she say? Wait, no, everybody was saying JoJo, this is how old and stupid I am. So I got on for the comments. I had to look for a bad comment for another TikTok because I never look at the comments. I just don't care. So I had to look for a bad comment. And then I just saw Jojo. And I was like, what's Jojo? I truly was like, Jojo Rabbit? I have no idea what people are talking about. So tell me, what?
I have to say, I think this might be one of the sassiest Big Name Bitches.
What did she say? What did Jojo say? Was she against me or for me?
Yes. Jojo Siwa doesn't like you.
Oh, Jojo Siwa. Oh my God, that makes me laugh.
Karma's a bitch.
Wait, what did
Basically, she was like,
is she a Ravens home fan?
She's a very good friend. I think she's a very good friend of Ravens. They're all, in the same community and they're performers. And so I think like she was offended by, okay. I think she was offended probably. Okay, hold on. I think she was offended on Raven's behalf. Although you just said that, you recently saw Raven. I don't even know why I'm in this mess. You recently saw Raven, Miranda, you guys are fine. Like, she's got a spinoff, which we'll talk about too. And like, we wish nothing but the best. But like, what the internet doesn't see is that like, you're a person with like a 360, like you are like a full fucking four-dimensional person. And so I think when someone like a JoJo sees you, who she probably looked up to as a kid or something, and then she's like, wait, but like Raven's like my girl and like I like her. That's my JoJo Siwa.
It's good.
Why is she doing this? She needs to just chill out because like everybody's got to be like getting along. Like, come on. Like,
I know. And you said fast about how they just see one thing and like everybody thinks I can't get over it. Yeah, all that. I know, but
what's going on? Are you ever going to stop making? these TikToks?
It just makes my numbers go so big, so fast. It does.
Yes.
Like I got like 50,000 more Instagram followers because of that. Like that's a lot.
That's crazy. That's a lot. Like you're going to be up at to 1 million. I guess it's one of those things where they're just going to have to be along for the ride, and like you're just kind of bringing people to the table. It's a kind of a weird situation to be put in.
It's money. Right? It's money, you guys. Yeah. I don't care. It's money. I'm laughing to the bank. Like I don't care. I also think you have such a good point, which also always makes me feel better that like, yeah, this is just a small piece of us. And even though it's bad publicity, it's good publicity because it's the kind of publicity I need right now. It's the only, that's all, it's to me, it just highlights the world. It doesn't highlight me. It highlights what people like, which is hate. They would like me to talk shit on Raven. That's what they want. That's what they're saying.
But you haven't, to be fair though, you haven't actually said anything. And that's the irony of this.
I know.
It's
I love you.
It's the absence of, okay, just getting the record straight. It's the absence of the actual hate that people are most frustrated with. Because if you actively said something hateful, rather than suggest that there was some sort of animosity or that there was like some sort of strange relationship, like you're entitled to that based on the fact that you had sort of not the most positive exit, right? From that contract. And that's fine. But people are not mature enough to realize that like you really are trolling them and that they can go with it and be funny with you about it. But they're choosing to be more like, let's demonize her, but then let's follow her too. So yeah, I find it really fascinating.
It never does anything. People don't unfollow me. It's weird. It's like they stay on and hate and then I get more.
That's so weird.
And then also, I feel it. I also fill in the in between with some great work, with some clever skits that Jono and I do. Or
I love your Jono stuff. Like
so
it's funny.
I'm putting out stuff I like and believe in too. I don't believe in any of that. It's like people don't even know if I'm talking about Disney or Raven, and that's why they'll have to buy my book where I'm going to talk about it all. But for now, I'm not losing anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's so
amazing.
Funny. I actually was talking about this recently on Neds. But wait, I want to kind of.
Oh yeah, you were on the Neds Declassified pod. How was that? Did they behave?
It was fun. Well, they
They're
did.
a little sassy over there.
They're sassy. I mean, we talked about everything. It was pretty
They've given
open
me
and honest.
People, when I tell you that they have given me so many gray hairs because That's Declassified is a PodCo podcast. I have tried so hard to stay out of the craziness of that.
I know.
Yes.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
But God love them. And so you had a good time with them.
I had a good time. It's so much easier with 3 other people because you don't, I mean, you know what I mean? You don't have to be like totally on. Not that I have to be totally on with you, but sometimes it's hard to be like, to keep your through thought, and somebody will save you in that situation when you're with it. And like, there's never a lull, or if you're not funny, somebody else will come in with something funny. So it was nice in that way. It's like a little game of ping pong. I heard you watch Saltburn, which is, about 2 months too late, but okay. But tell me, did you watch it on the plane? Did you watch it on the plane or something? I knew it. Okay. What were the reactions of the people next to you while you were watching it is what I want to know.
Well, I was in business class, so I don't feel like anybody saw what I was watching. However, I did feel like it was very weird. I did feel very weird. Like, I get very strange now. You would think the older you get, the zero fucks you give of you watching something pornographic in like a public place. But like, I actually care more. And I'm like, are there kids? Like, oh my God, like somebody just walking by seeing this, like, this scene. And so Saltburn was not what I thought it was, because I think you said that too. You were like, just give it a shot. And I was like, I think it's just going to be, and what it was talented Mr. Ripley meets like Sophia Ford Coppola. That's what it was.
I like that too.
You remember that movie?
I do actually. There's a I just watched it. There's a new one too out on Netflix right now that I don't like as much. I don't really understand what the lead actor's doing, but I love
it's a movie?
Matt Damon. It's a TV show right now on Netflix. Like, there's several episodes with a fantastic actor, the actor from Fleabag, whose name is slipping me. He's a Irish actor, and he is in this.
Wait, the one with the teeth? The one with the teeth, or the other guy that played the priest, the hot priest?
The priest.
Oh my God.
In Fleabag.
He's awesome.
So he's Ripley. He's the Matt Damon role. And he's almost so creepy and cares about nothing. So you are a little like, there are no stakes is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, he's an amazing actor, and he wouldn't give a shit what I was saying.